Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Jay Will, and
Eating time, eating time, eating time, eating time.
alrighty, you guys, what's good? Today is Saturday.
Yeah.
Eating time. Listen, bitch, I did not feel like getting dressed.
I'm gonna get dressed later on. You wanna do some content, but right now.
What you see is what you get. As y'all know, I'm on live, 2 phones. We got Facebook with me and we got Bigo. I have the one and only Sky with me, fellow Compton bitch. Say hi, Sky.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, so.
Sky is going to help make this thing interesting and ask me questions. Nothing is off limits.
So,
Oh yeah,
Let me put my wig on. I can be character. Let me put my wig on.
yeah, go put your wig on. For those of y'all wondering what I'm eating, all right, so this is a barbecue ranch chicken salad from, listen. If you know based off the bread. It's only one place that got bread that look like this.
yeah.
Cheesecake Factory. It's one of my favorite salads ever, and I'm not a big salad person, but I'm trying to pull back. Candy got some videos coming up.
Yeah, we definitely need to lose a pound or 2 or 3. So, yeah.
Yeah, extra sauce, of course. And then we have a Snapple mango. I feel like it's the best drink right now.
And, so yeah.
Do y'all know I used to work at Cheesecake Factory? Go sit down. Go sit your ass down. Y'all know I used to...
You give a production.
You said what?
You give a production right now.
I'm trying to, Sky.
You give a real production right now.
Because you're now tuned in to eating time. And it's time to eat. Make sure you hit comment, like. Wait, make sure you hit subscribe, like, and comment down below. They like, boy, just shut up and eat. You got some good questions today, Sky?
Yeah, I definitely got some questions for you. Give me like 2 seconds.
They said, how did you come about the Candy character? Really, Candy just took over, honestly.
Let's get into depth of that. We're gonna say what inspired you.
For what?
What do you feel like what inspired you to be Candy?
What inspired me to be Candy? It's so funny because I look back on my old Candy videos. And I'll be like, when he done, I got some questions. You know, send the questions you got, and Sky, make sure you watch and see what's the dopest questions so you can implement ones. But yeah, it's so crazy what inspired Candy. Yo, to this day, I look back on some of my old Candy videos, and I'm just like, who in the fuck is this person? Who? And thinking about where I was at mentally, I had just came out. Mind you, I was rapping since I was like 14, but I came out around like 20 or some shit. And when I came out, you know, I had stopped rapping for 2 years. And then by the time I started rapping again, I just was like, damn, how am I gonna get around this not being straight in rap thing? And, you know, I kind of came out in one song or whatever, and it was just, I wouldn't say it was boring, but it was just me. It was very monotone, very just, you know, it was hard. It was some of my dopest, most, you know, heartfelt lyrics ever, but it was just, you know, it was just chill. And I had kind of came up with the concept of doing like a, I thought I was gonna do Candy for one scene. My Come and Go video. I said I wanted to do like, you know, a scene that represented like, you know, my other video was kind of like real deep. It was real, I'm out, respect me, this is my story, but I wanted something that gave, okay, Mama Cam Dog, we're gonna have to teach you how to put some lashes on.
I know how to put lashes on. I got lashes.
Ah! You said it. No, I didn't know you was here. Yeah, long story short, I wanted to do a scene that just showed how free and carefree I was, and just, you know, I did it. But you know, what actually inspires the character is just rebellion. I was very rebellious. I felt very rejected. I felt very rejected by my friends, my family at the time. Like, I know exactly what Candy, that's why she's so furious and feisty. Like, I'll be looking back on some shit, I feel like, yo, like, that's why a lot of times y'all be like, it's the yin and the yang. Yeah, bitch, when I started Candy, everybody was turning their backs against me. They all told me if I rapped as gay, it wasn't gonna work. And it was just like, Candy was like, watch this, bitch. And
Yeah, he is. So
here we are.
Do you feel like social media plays a big part of your everyday life as in a relationship and committed to be like in a relationship?
Yeah, unfortunately. What you say?
Why?
Believe it or not, I started having problems I ain't gonna say it like that, but I started having problems in my last relationship to where me not tagging him was actual arguments. Like, not helping him develop his following was actual, like, points of...
So it was giving clout chaser.
And a lot of people judge me off of what they see me post. So, I love everything I do. And I ain't got shame in nothing I do, but me rapping, bitch, after 2-3 hours of makeup, bitch, this bomb ass wig and nails is not me waking up in the morning saying, yo, what's good? And a lot of people don't. I'm gonna be honest, I've gotten to a numb point with it. Like, I don't even try to be personal anymore. Because I just feel like at this point, it's like I'm low-key at a disadvantage because when you meet people, they feel like they already know you. And, to where it's just, it plays a big, important role. I'm in a very isolated point in my life right now. I was at an isolated point before and it was kind of depressing. Now I'm at an isolated point, but it's just because I realized, everybody who's smiling in your face and who just want to be around you for the moment, it's not worth being around me for the long run. So it plays a huge, unfortunate role.
So,
Bitch, I can't even get on Jack. Bitch, I can't even get on Jack in peace.
this thing is stupid. So what is your ideal of a man? Like, what is a man that you would be like, okay, I can actually take my time away from what I'm doing to actually get to know this person? Like, what is your idea of a man?
Bitch, employment. I want to be employed. This is my biggest thing. It may sound so fucked up, but I want to be employed. And at first, I don't give a fuck about your dream. I don't care. I don't know what it is about when I start talking to people. Casual, just, yo, what's good, Somehow what they do, what they aspire, it slides in. And I'm just at a point now to where anybody I take serious, I want you to have that shit together. I got my shit together. When you off, I'm off. We'll come together and we kiki. Now, when we kiki, it's only one or two things that's happening. We keying.
Is a separation.
Yeah, like I'm at a point in my life because, bitch, I'll be thinking I'm about to come fuck, and it's like, oh my God, so it's so crazy. I've been rapping since. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna tell you what I think about your music. I don't want to hear your fucking music. I'm not about to collab with you. I'm not about to tell you how I did nothing. Baby girl, you're not about to strong arm me into a one-on-one.
Oh man, you're not about to get free anything from me. Just because we're talking, I get that. So, how many people have you felt that has became trying to become friends that hasn't showed you that? They just was there just to, oh, I know her, or I know him, or, you know what I'm saying? Let me call him and put him on FaceTime. Like, how many people have done that?
How many people has done that just to be like, oh, I know her?
Like, just became your friends just to be like, oh, I know her.
Bitch, all of Atlanta. So I had to get the fuck out of there.
It's just stupid.
I'm dead ass. Ass is dead. Bitch, all of Atlanta.
Literally? So you haven't met one real person in Atlanta?
I could probably count on one hand how many people I would want in my active life right now. Maybe one.
So do you sometimes feel uncomfortable being as Candy?
Why?
No, I'm saying like sometimes does it make you like feel like uncomfortable, or is it more so like I don't give a fuck?
I don't give two fucks, but I will be cautious of my surroundings. Like if I'm somewhere, cause with candy is like, the only time I get uncomfortable is if I feel like if I'm in an environment I don't feel safe, because I know dressed up, I'm gonna attract a lot of attention. And then two, with my nails, my hair, it's like my response is a little slower. If bitch, some shit pop off, bitch, you know, I'm Trey, bitch, what's good, versus, you know, I'm cut. Yeah, I can move, but girl, I'm cutting, girl, I got my purse, girl, I got my hair, I got my nails. Yeah, that's the only time I'd be like, bitch, what's going on? But other than that, girl.
You just gotta get the fuck out of there instantly.
Yeah.
So how many guys has really been into candy? Like, how many niggas has actually been in that inbox like, ooh, she look good? Was that a little messy?
What do you mean?
Like trade niggas, like you would be like, damn, like you know, like you won't approach me in public like this, but you definitely gonna slide in my inbox like that. Like
I'll say this, and I've been thinking this and saying this for a minute. Candy pulls more niggas than me. Candy for sure pulls more niggas.
That's how I feel about Scott.
The conversion rate is.
That's how I feel about Scott. Scott be getting them inboxes back to back, girl. I'll be gathering. I'll be like, oh, I do need to be trans then. Let me just go ahead and trans out there.
If I don't get some titties, I say this all the time. I'll be like, girl, we need to go trans for a few years. Bitch, I'll go, I ain't never coming back.
So you said nothing's off limits, right?
Yeah, nothing off limits.
Have you ever got fucked as candy?
Girl, ducks quack, girl. You got pulling trade and playing patty cake with them.
So you never got fucked as candy?
You think I'm pulling trade as candy and playing patty cake with them?
Wait, the wig, everything, like the whole costume, you was in it?
Costume or is it me? Because we is not acting like this is no costume with Trey. I am trans, if he asks. I am trans.
So what do you consider your fans supporters? Do you consider them fans? Do you consider them family? Are they Candy family? Are they J. Will's family? Are they just people that you feel like they just watch, support, and sometimes love you?
I feel like my fans is cis and trans are two different things, babe. The trade don't care though, baby. I'm sorry, Mook.
They don't. I can't stand it anyway.
I'm sorry, Mook. Trade. Trade think I'm trans, girl.
Yeah, you do. You be looking fish though. No shade. You be looking real fish. You be looking real fish. I know that tuck, bitch. He tucked. Okay. That bitch tucked.
No, what was the question?
I said, what do you consider your fans?
Oh, like a big ass family. Cause you know, let me make sure this phone, this don't die. I would say like a big family because, if you ask me, I'm still learning how to be like a celebrity, an artist. If you ask me, I'm still learning. And what I mean by that is like through me still learning, my fans don't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck at 3,000 followers. They didn't give a fuck at 10,000 followers. It's like they're loving me through every step of the way. And even at times I wasn't able to deliver to my fans at, you know, what they wanted from me. They've always still been there by my side. So I personally feel like it's became more like a family. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got some family members who love Candy more. You got some family who love J. Will more. I got some family members of my fans that's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I love both of y'all just equally. You know, I can't, I do know like, what I will say is I always felt like my fans, I do feel like they gonna be like a Beyonce, Nicki Minaj type of following. Yeah, like as I grow, I'm starting to know like these motherfuckers is passionate about me and they go hard about me. And it motivates me to keep going.
Right. So
Thank you, Discount.
Me speaking as someone as a fan and now a potential friend. You get what I'm saying? I remember when you had said something a while back, like a couple of years back, when you was working at this restaurant. I'm pretty sure you remember what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I worked at 2 restaurants.
I don't remember which one it was. Was you a waitress for one?
Olive Garden.
Okay. So you were on your way to work and you was on live and you was like, I don't care how big I get, I'm gonna remain humble and loyal to the people that has been down.
That's so cute and noble. I said that.
It was something to that sort, if I can remember it.
Okay.
It was a while ago. But do you feel like that's still you? Do you feel like you still humble?
There's a lot of shit I could have been popping that I haven't. There's a lot of shit I could have been popping. Woo! There's so much shit I could have been, but the reason why I don't and I stay humble is because I look at things in the long run. You know what I mean? I don't get too caught up in where I'm at right now. Like, you know, right now it could be a TV show, it could be millions of views, it could be a lot of different things, but if you ask me, I know this is not all God has placed me on this earth to do. You know what I mean? I remember when I used to be begging for followers and views. Like, if there's some videos on my old YouTube account with less than 1,000 followers. And like, sometimes I'll be watching them and it just like, it's so humbling to just, you know, see how far I've grown to where I'm appreciative of where I'm at now, but I just know there's more work to do before I just start feeling myself too much. And even then, I've met a lot of celebrities, you know, while doing Wild 'N Out and just through the course of my career. And I feel like I've learned that when you meet, you know, I've met a lot of different ones, and I just feel like it'd be so much more cunt and just so much more beater when you meet somebody who is like that girl as fuck, but just so humble with it. Like, oh, what's up, boo? It'd be like, boo, like, oh, you really cool. And I love when I meet celebrities who be on shit like that, you know, and you work with them and it's like, you know, it's like, oh shit, you really a real bitch, you cool. They're like, yeah. So, you know, I try to exude that too. I don't try to get too full of myself or nothing.
What do you feel that you need to change in your career?
Hesitation, inconsistency. Like, I'll go to the studio right now, record the dopest song right now, and it won't come out until like 8 months, maybe a year. I have to stop that this year.
So you got new shit coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, starting next month.
So are you gonna start back doing skits and all of that good stuff too?
Yeah, I basically gonna take it all back. I'm gonna take it all back. Auntie Candy just about to take it back. She about to step back on the playground with the little girls. Like, what's tea? Old skits.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Makeup tutorials. I got a skit right now that I'm editing. I shot about a week ago. It's been a minute since I shot a skit like that. So it was good to get my feet wet. And you know, I definitely really want to run way harder and farther with comedy. I never felt funny. So I feel like that was the hesitation with my skits and stuff. I just never felt funny personally. But now I'm just at a point to where it's just like, look, they think I'm funny at something, bitch. Like, girl, just go ahead and keep doing it. So, like I said, stop second guessing the hesitation.
Do you feel like that hesitation has slowed you down into some of your growth?
Yeah.
As being able?
Most definitely.
In every word, you're playing with your own pocket at this point. So y'all don't be friends now, and I'm gonna have to fuck him up if he can start playing with y'all, okay? I'm gonna fuck him up for y'all.
Just know I twirl good, bitch. I fight real good, bro.
We gonna twirl, bitch.
It's gonna be a battle of the fucking bitches, like.
It's just a Q&A, now we about to link up the fight, ho.
Just how 2 Compton bitches was. Just how 2 Compton bitches was.
But no, I do want to say I'm proud of you, though, no shade. But anyway.
Thank you so much, Lachelle. Thank you so much, Lachelle.
Salad do look good, everybody's keep complimenting. What is the salad that you're eating?
Oh, again, this is a chicken ranch salad. No barbecue, barbecue ranch salad from Cheesecake Factory.
Did you ever think about, when you were coming up, did you ever say like, oh, I'm actually gonna get big? This is where I'll see myself.
I knew it from day one. That's on my grandmama's grave. I knew I was gonna be where I'm at since day one. I've always knew. It was never a moment I didn't know. That was,
Froze on.
huh?
You froze on here.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Yep, no, I always knew. Always knew. I never doubted. He would say it all the time. Yeah, you said he literally did. I always knew. 3,000 followers, 2,000 followers. If you ask me, I was more confident, that nigga back then. I didn't give no fucks. And I was aggressive about my dream. I want to like take a moment and tell people we encourage being aggressive about your dream and not so passive. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is let's not be like, okay, well, I want to be this, but if it happens, who knows? Right. You've already given yourself room to feel okay if you don't make your shit work. And even back then, the way my mind worked, it was like I just refused to believe that God is handing out all of these blessings to everybody else. And if I step up to the plate and say, this is what I want, God gonna be like, nah. I was like, I'm gonna have to just see. I used to go to work all weekend, Cheesecake Factory, slaving every day for $100, $120. I did my big one. To me, that was just, bitch, you came up. Bitch, by tomorrow, I'm spending, by the end of that weekend, by that Monday or Tuesday, I'm spending all of that on a video. You know what I mean? I was like broke. I was making money, but I didn't give a fuck about where I was at in life. You know, I was in a relationship, and at the time, me and him started drifting because he started getting jealous of how much I was investing into it. My family told me not to do it. Like anything that got in my way of my dream, I didn't give no fucks about because I just knew. It was to the point where me being at work and me just, living a regular life, I'm learning now. And this is a lesson too. I'm learning now how all right, bitch, if you here and you here, you gotta enjoy here too. You got to enjoy here. Mental health is real. Anxiety is real. If you trust you gonna get here, baby, just, enjoy the process. It's gonna make getting here funner. I'm learning that now. But back then, it was like a nigga couldn't even sleep fully. Like, girl, you gotta get up, you gotta do this wig, you gotta get up, you gotta that, I always knew I was gonna make it. That was never a question.
So that's when you worked the hardest.
Yeah.
That's where you feel like the hardest in the beginning of your career.
I definitely say I feel like that was when I worked the hardest. I used to do shit that surprises me.
So who was the hardest, what can you say is your hardest thing? Like, who gave you the hardest time in the industry? Like, they just did not see it for you.
Probably wilding out, and what I mean by that, a hard time, they saw it for me, because they
I kind of feel like when people see a star in the making, they want to push that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want you to have so much camera time, or they don't want you to be so much involved. It's because they know you're going to outshine most of the people on the motherfucking stage. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like it was that with wilding out. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, like I grew with wilding out.
Yo, I need to answer our questions. Run him up. Send some beans, tap the screen, some shit.
Yeah. I say what pushed me the most was wilding out is because, at the time, I'm 6 seasons in now. At the time back then, I was just ghetto Eastie Fish, just girl, you know what I mean? I just get cunt, I show up, I remember my audition, it was yesterday, I was drunk as fuck. Drunkest bitch alive. I was so nervous. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was so nervous at my audition for Wildin' Out. I was so drunk. And I would say a strong tipsy. But me, I know how to handle my drunk. I was drunk. And I say that because, they just seen me in my rawest form. At the time, I didn't see me as a comedian. At the time, I didn't see me as, I didn't even think I was gonna get it. You know what I mean? I didn't think I was gonna get on the show. I just like, girl, they called me, I'm gonna go, bitch. And I feel like once I got into the show and I started working with them as a family and getting closer, I saw like how serious this comedy shit is. You know what I mean? So we would have workshops. You know, when I tell you these workshops would be some of the most depressing shit ever, oh my God. Not in a bad way, but it's one thing to just be on. I had to learn the difference between, turning my phone on and being funny for y'all and like, no, girl, get on stage and hurry up, bitch. Say something funny. Hurry up. Oh yeah, and it's a category, and it's It's rules to this funny. It's not just bitch. Just get up there and do what you want. I feel like that. It was definitely challenging at first. But I remember my first season was a little rough. But I remember like I did my first season. And I didn't get a call back for the following season. And I think like 2 seasons after, they called me back. And, it was just different that time. I took it more serious and I took notes of a lot. So I definitely think, they are the ones who pushed me the most. Come on, bitch, you got 3 more questions before I get off.
3 more. Okay. What artist that you want to work with? Or can I ask you, would you ever? Okay, that's my second one. Go ahead.
Nicki Minaj and J. Cole. Not on the same track, but like at some point in my life, Nicki Minaj and J. Cole.
Okay, would you ever do a song with Saucy?
Huh?
Stubborn ass bitch. Stuck up and stubborn. This bitch is stuck up and stubborn.
I'll just say this. I'll say this for the record. Anything I've ever said about Mama's had nothing to do with her music. I actually had asked Santana to do a record before, and I got Mama's number, and I had the coin. It's crazy how it happened. I had the coin and everything. I met Mama, and I think we're not met. This is my like 4th time seeing her, Ken, I guess. And I asked for her, got her number. She told me the price, and I was gonna literally just wake up and handle that. But my grandfather passed away. Literally, I was in North Carolina. I woke up and I was like, "Bitch, your grandfather dead." And it just really kind of fucked everything up. But a collab was in the works at one point.
So if somebody was to ask you, who do you give your thanks to for everything? Who would you give your thanks to?
Creatively? You like a creative things or in real life things?
Like helped you in this process of yours. Like somebody's been down with A1 that ain't switched up, that ain't been on no fake shit. Like somebody should just be like, thank you.
The only person I can probably give that level of respect to is the homie Jay Walk. If you're watching this, Jay Walk, thank you, nigga. I appreciate it. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. He the straight homie, and me and him was like this before I even came out. He was like this before I even came out, and when I came out, he didn't treat me no different. And when it was time for me to do my music, he did everything from hold the camera, learn how to paint nails. He bought Candy her first wig. I didn't have the money. I was broke as shit. He bought me my first wig. It wasn't tripping about me reimbursing him. He's just been a very loyal to the soil nigga. You don't come across many people like him. So yeah, shout out Jay Wall.
He's solid gold.
Yeah.
He did a assignment.
God, definitely gonna be the godfather to my kids.
Period, as he should. Well, I love you. Thank you for actually having me up here. It was a pleasure. I had to come throwing this ratty ass wig for your ass, but I loved it.
Mama got lazy. Mama got lazy on her questions towards the end.
Yeah, I did, because I started running out of shit and people wasn't helping me no more.
Well.
And then, bitch, I start getting emotional when I ask the question. You start answering them all real and shit, bitch. I start getting emotional, be like, oh, that's so cute. And I want to eat.
Oh, shit.
Bitch, you got a cheesecake, too?
Y'all know I'm watching my figures, so I'm gonna eat a little bit right now.
Instagram and talk to you about it.
Please do. All right, thank you so much, Sky. Blessing bundles.
All right, y'all. So, ooh, I've been following you for a hot minute. Thank you, baby. Listen, I am obsessed with sweets. I don't know why I don't do more sweet mukbangs, but I am a cake, ice cream type of nigga. This is the lemon meringue. Y'all know I used to work at Cheesecake Factory. I used to love making this. So this is the lemon meringue. It has a little crust right here. I love this part, basically. I followed you. Do you follow back? You have to do. Because you're trying to watch your figure. I'm still watching my figure. Okay, so, yeah, my favorite part is the top part. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh la la la. Mmm. 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 Damn, this is good. I almost forgot how good these was, yo. My mouth drooling. You supposed to, I don't even get the tuxedo cake. Oh, I hate that one. Y'all know I used to work at Cheesecake Factory? Cheesecake Factory and Olive Garden. Ooh! Mmm. I thought you were seeing Tina Marie. Ooh, I know. You better get ready to come back to Detroit. Macho Man. Did you work at Olive Garden at the Fox Hill Mall? No, I worked at Olive Garden in Carson. Hi, my name is Curtis. I'm going to be your server this evening. Can I get you started with a wine sample? This is our Moscato Primo. It's, on the sweeter side, it's one of my personal favorites. Are you interested in the soup or salad? We have a very delicious soup. Very delicious soup selection. Our minestrone is a vegetarian's favorite. Our pasta fagioli is like a warm, meaty chili. The zuppa di San is my personal favorite. It has slices of potato, kale, and Italian sausage. And last but most definitely not least, we have our chicken gnocchi. Potato dumplings with roasted, yeah, girl. I was so tired of that shit, girl. It's giving fuck eating half, bro. I love sweets. Look, y'all. I had got some of this yesterday. I know I need to stop. I'm a fat ass. I told you I love ice cream and cakes. This is the strawberry blonde ice cream. When they make it, they put what they put in here? Whipped cream, caramel, like graham cookies. It's all the T's in there. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this mukbang. Y'all like this mukbang? I just ate some Joey's Bees pizza. Okay, T. Hands up. Don't shoot me. Well, so delicious. I gotta get back to getting ready as Kenzie. Because I am gonna be dressed up later today. That meal helped me not have energy.